Good morning, students. Today we will discuss about chapter number 2, and the name of the chapter is Matter Around Us Pure? So basic term is matter. Matter is anything that occupy space and have mass. For example, gold, water, sulfur, smog are all considered under the category of matter. Now this matter is further classified into two different types, that is pure substances and mixture. Pure substances means fixed composition, but in a mixture there is no fixed composition. And these two types are further classified into two types. Like pure substances are of two types, again elements and compounds. Similarly, mixture is also of two types. First one is homogeneous mixture and second one is heterogeneous mixture. In a homogeneous mixture, the composition is uniform, while in a heterogeneous mixture, there is non-uniform composition. Now comes the first term or basic term in this chapter is pure substance. Means it is made up of only one kind of particle. For example, platinum. There are lot of atoms present in platinum element, but they are of only one kind or same atoms are present. Basically they are of many atoms, but they are of same kind. And these pure substances are of further two types. First one is the element, second one is the compound. Now the element is a substance which cannot be split into two or more simpler substances due to the made up of one kind of particles. For example, in iron, it comes under the category of element. Why? There are so many atoms, but they are of only one kind. So basically this is a element. So how the compound is differ from the element? Compound is a substance which is made up of two or more elements chemically combined in a fixed ratio. For example, water. Water is made up of hydrogen and oxygen. So a compound is made up of atoms from two or more elements. And in a compound, atoms form a group known as molecule. This group of atom is basically known as molecule, and there are many molecules in a compound, and atoms in a molecule are tightly bound to each other. So basically hydrogen and oxygen constitute a compound known as water, and this compound can be easily broken into two or different elements by the different process like chemical process. Now this element are further classified into three types. First one is metals, non-metals and metalloids. So there is a question, is matter around us pure? Basically pure means no adulteration, but scientifically pure means that all the constituent particles of that substance are of same in their chemical nature. And there is one interesting fact that most of the matter around us exists as a mixture of two or more pure components. So first of all, what is mixture? It's just a constituted by more than one kind of pure form of matter. For example, milk, soil, minerals. Now this mixture is classified into homogeneous and heterogeneous mixture. As we know that homo means same. So basically homogeneous mixture are those mixtures in which the substances are completely mixed together. For example, salt solution. We cannot classify the particles of salt and water because it is a clear solution and completely mixed. Similarly, a copper sulfate solution is also a homogeneous mixture, and all these homogeneous mixtures are known as solution. There are lot of examples also, like alcohol and water, petrol and oil, soft drinks, etc. Now, what do you understand by the term heterogeneous mixture? As we know that hetero means different. So, heterogeneous mixture are the mixtures in which substances remain as physically distinct part or in non-uniform composition. It means that we can easily classify or distinguish the particles in a heterogeneous mixture. For example, silver, sugar and sand. We can easily find out the constant particles of sugar and sand. Or like polluted air. There are lot of gases present in the air or polluted air. So we can easily classify its composition. So what is solution? Solution, as we know that solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substances. For example, soda water. And on the presence of components, these solutions are further classified into binary, ternary and quaternary. If the two components are present, then it is binary. If three components are present, then it is ternary. Similarly, if four components are present, then it is known as quaternary solution. Now, this solution having some properties like it is a homogeneous mixture and the particle of the solution having the less than 1 nanometer diameter, and due to this property we cannot see the solution by the naked eyes. Third property is it do not scatter the beam of light. Fourth one is a solute particles cannot be separated from the mixture by the simple process like filtration because it is a homogeneous mixture. All the constituent particles are mixed well, and the solute particles do not settle down when they left undisturbed because here a solution is a stable. So all these are the properties of solution. Now this solution having two components, first one is solute and second one is solvent. So lesser amount present in the solution is known as solute and larger amount is known as the solvent. And this solute can be defined in the terms of concentration. And due to this, it is classified into dilute, concentrated and saturated solutions. If the less amount of solute is present, then it is diluted. But if the amount of solute is larger than the solvent, then it is known as concentrated solution. So what's about the saturated solution? Saturated solution is a solution that has dissolved as much as solute as it is capable of dissolving. It means that students कि आपके जितना वो डिज़ोल्व कर सकता है सोल्यूट को, अगर वो उससे भी ज़्यादा डिज़ोल्व करता रहे तो उसकी कंसनट्रेशन और इंक्रीज़ होती रहेगी, तो वहाँ पे आपका जो सॉल्यूशन है वो क्या हो जाएगा, सैचुरेटेड हो जाएगा. सो यहाँ एक टर्म आती है सॉल्युबिलिटी. Solubility is the amount of solute present in the saturated solution at a particular temperature known as solubility. And this solubility is different for the different solutes. What happens in the solution is heated. Basically, the solubility becomes faster. Now this concentration of the solution is known as the amount of solute dissolved in a given solution or volume of solvent. And on this basis, we can express the concentration into two different ways. First one is the mass by mass percentage and second one is the mass by volume percentage. Now, mass by mass percentage means ratio of mass of solute by mass of solution, and if it comes about the mass by volume percentage, then it will be the ratio of mass of solute and the volume of solution. Now come to the suspension. Suspension is a heterogeneous mixture in which the solute particles do not dissolve and remain suspended in the bulk or throughout the bulk of the medium. So basically, due to this property, we can easily visible through the naked eyes. For example, chalk powder or wheat flour in a water. In a glass of water, if we mix the chalk powder, then what will happen? The particles of chalk powder will be seen like this due to the heterogeneous mixture. The two particles or composition cannot mix well, and that's why we can easily seen by the naked eyes. So what are the basic properties of suspension? First one is it is a heterogeneous mixture and particles can easily seen by the naked eyes. Third one is the particles of the suspension scatter the beam of light. Fourth one is the solute particles settle down easily when we left the suspension undisturbed, because a suspension is unstable, and due to this property we can easily separate the mixture by the simple process known as filtration. बिकॉज स्टूडेंट्स यहाँ पे आपका जो हेट्रोजीनियस मिक्सचर है, आपके जो कॉन्स्टेंट पार्टिकल्स हैं वो बिगर है साइज़ में और दूर दूर हैं, तो इसकी वजह से आप उन्हें सेपरेट आउट भी कर सकते हैं, आप उन्हें देख भी सकते हैं और वो ईज़िली क्या है बीम ऑफ लाइट को स्कैटर भी कर देते हैं, राइट. सो व्हाट्स अबाउट द कोलाइडल सॉल्यूशंस और also known as colloids. In this solution, they are uniformly spread out throughout the mixture, and due to the relatively small size of particles as compared to the suspension, it appears to be homogeneous, but we consider it as a heterogeneous mixture. For example, milk. बच्चे जो सस्पेंशन हैं वो आपके ट्रू सॉल्यूशन, जो आपके कोलाइडल्स हैं बेसिकली वो सस्पेंशन के क्या है आपके साथ और सॉल्यूशन ट्रू सॉल्यूशन के इन बिटवीन आते हैं. दैट्स वाई हम इसको क्या लेते हैं होमोजीनियस ना लेके हिट्रोजीनियस ही कंसीडर करते हैं. एंड ड्यू टू हिट्रोजीनियस मिक्सचर it can easily scatter the beam of visible light but cannot seen by the naked eyes. Now it is all about the mixtures. Thank you.